a good liar. In fact, if you see me on a Sunday morning and ask a simple question like, how are you? I might answer, well, half of Saturday I didn't feel like speaking to my husband, and then I drank too much wine sitting on my own couch watching Netflix, so this morning I'm fighting a headache and I lost it on my son trying to get out the door. How are you? There was a time in my life I thought I could lie. I really gave it a good go, but early on my efforts were thwarted by my mother. I need to explain a little bit about who I was dealing with. My mother now runs a private Christian academy that includes full-time childcare, preschool, elementary, middle, and high school. In her free time, she volunteers to teach parenting classes at her church, and they are subtitled, I'm the parent, you're the child. Christian educator, parenting expert. As I'm sure is pretty normal, I began to lie as a kid. Usually they were harmless, but I had a notable streak of lies around 9 or 10 years old, the 4th grade. My mom was still home with us. She kept this very large container in our laundry room, and it was filled with homemade cookie mix. I liked to sneak in there and eat it. One day, my parents asked me to come talk to them. Had I been going to the laundry room and eating cookie mix? What are you talking about? No. Really? No! Who wants to eat cookie mix? Who wants to eat cookies even? Gross! Really? Because we have crumbs all over the floor and we just can't figure out why this lid is sort of open. Nope, not me. Really? Fine, it was me. I was just hungry. Why don't you feed me? I just wanted something to eat. Silence. Sarah, this is very disappointing. If you are hungry, you need to ask us for food. Don't sneak around. We don't lie in this house, understand? We need to trust you when we ask you a question. Fine, got it. Later that same week, I am dusting my room, which is one of the dumbest chores ever given to a kid. And it has been explained to me over and over that when you dust things, you pick them up to dust underneath them. And my sister has a collection of little figurines that are holding numbers for each birthday. I pick one up and I drop it. It breaks. I pause for a moment, and then I dust where it used to be and just put it back on the dresser in 2 pieces. My sister later finds it and brings it to my mom, who of course asks me if I broke it. I of course say, what are you talking about? What figurine? She presents it to me. I've never seen that one. I didn't even know she had that birthday. Silence. Oh, fine, I was dusting and I dropped it and it broke, and why does Meredith never have to dust? I get all the worst chores. I don't even get a birthday collection. More silence. Sarah, I am not discussing birthdays or chore assignments. When I ask you a question, I need to know you're telling me the truth. We operate on trust in this house. We don't lie. Fine, got it. And then, 3rd strike. Anyone else out there read Sweet Valley High books as a kid? In one Sweet Valley book, don't ask me which one, I can't remember, one of the twins sends letters between 2 classmates as a joke, and she signs their names on them. Hilarious! My friend Kelly and I decide to do the same thing, only we pick 2 kids who don't like each other very much, and we make them love letters. So I write some 10-year-old version of, I want to run my fingers through your hair, will you be my girlfriend, I love you so much. Or something really ridiculous that's clearly copied from a book. We stuff them into their desks when no one is looking. My classmates get their letters and they are totally confused. I am rolling on the floor laughing. Kelly and I we die at our brilliance. Then the girl who found her letter is really upset. She's crying, she brings it to the teacher. The teacher knows immediately that no boy in her class wrote this note. And after asking around a little bit, I am quickly turned in. I have never been in this much trouble. The teacher is so mad. She says, I can tell my mom myself tonight, and then tomorrow she's going to have a talk with her and the principal, and they're moving my seat in the class and all this, and I stopped listening because, tell my mom? This is the worst part. Excuse me, Miss Franck, but in our house, we don't lie. We have to trust each other. Oh, shit. I stress all afternoon about talking to my mom about this. I wait until the last possible second, as in homework done, dinner cleaned up, teeth brushed, in bed. I get back out of bed, walk across the house, knock on my mom's bedroom door, and retell her the whole story. My mom is way more understanding than I thought she'd be. There's no yelling. There's not even any big sighs. She says, what I want you to understand is that signing someone else's name to a letter is lying. I love you, but we have had some real problems with lying lately. I'm sorry, but you've lost my trust, and you're going to have to earn it back. I go to bed. This doesn't seem bad. Then, the next morning comes. We pack our lunches like always, and my brother and I get ready to leave the house, and my mom says, "Stop." My mom announces she's coming with me. I lost her trust. She can't be sure I would walk to school. Maybe I would just go somewhere else. Okay. Then we get to school. This is Central Florida. All of our hallways are outdoors. All the kids just wait outside their classroom waiting for the bell to ring. My mom is the only parent standing with all the 9-year-olds. I ask her to please leave. No. You've lost my trust. Sorry. I can't be sure you're not going to walk away. Oh my God, this is mortifying. The next morning, the same thing, except this time my homework log is due and my mom won't sign it. I'm sorry. I didn't actually watch you do your homework each night this week, so I can't sign these papers anymore like I used to. You've lost my trust. Are you kidding me? Of course I did my homework. I don't know how long this continues. As a kid, it feels like forever. But eventually, I earn her trust back, and the term "the punishment fits the crime" takes on an entirely new meaning. So before you ask me what I think of your outfit, or even how I'm doing, remember, I am not a good liar.